Greetings and salutations. My name is Tish, and welcome to the Artist Haven, where home plus art equals heart. In this morning's live video broadcast, Coffee with Tish, we're going to clean up some of this because I want my tray back and I want my little cups back. And this is the bloom pour stuff. And I was watching Karen from Waterfall Acrylics, and she did a flip cup with this stuff. And I'm like, hey, I got enough colors. I could, make them consistency and do a flip cup and get rid of most of the colors all at one fair swoop. Excuse me as I clean my glasses. I must have been like sleeping on them or something because they're really dirty. Anywho, let me clean off my glasses quick. I'm sorry. There's a big smudge in the middle of them. And now they're a little bit fuzzy, but they'll work. Yay. So everybody grab your cup of coffee or your beverage of choice in the morning. Some people have Mountain Dew. Some people have Dr. Pepper. Some people have tea. Some people have just straight up water. I don't know those people that have water because that's a little crazy to me. But let's mix up. I'm just going to use, instead of, wait. I think I have a cup. Or maybe, here we go. I do have a bottle of the white. Yeah, they're smooched. Hi, Jay. This is the Color Place interior white paint. So I'll use that for the background. We won't use this. This is my cloud mix. I mix it in one of these big containers. I like doing it that way. That way I have it all mixed up and ready to go. I actually, what's funny is I switch between two containers because that way the stuff that gets a little bit dry and crusty at the top, it doesn't get in my paint that way. So one thing I am going to need is some Floetrol and water. And we're just going to start, grab one here. And these are really, really, really thick. So, they're gloopy thick. So we're going to make these a little bit thinner. And I'm not going to scrape the sides because they got a little dry. The sides did, but the paint's fine. So we're just going to go through and we're going to do this really fast. There, that's a little better. Then we're going to put it in a little cup, layer it in a cup, and we're just going to flip it over. And I am actually going to take the cell activator, the silver stuff that I made, and the black stuff that I made, and we're going to kind of layer it in there and see what happens if we layer it in there with it. Okay. It's still really gloopy. Put a little bit more in there. Stir, stir, stir. I'm sorry for being late this morning. I was supposed to go live at 8:30, but I got up at 7:30, laid in bed going, I don't want to get up. And finally got up about 7:45, and then I started tinkering with stuff in the studio. And I'm like, oh, crap. Because you know how you're not quite awake in the morning and you're just kind of doing stuff and hoping you don't hurt yourself. Well, that's me anyway. I think I actually forgot to do the simulcast on Twitch too, because I've been doing that lately. Oh well, we'll get it next week. So let's see, we've got a couple of greens here. This is a metallic green, which, you know what? I think I'll put the gold, the metallic gold in with the metallic green like I did last night. That turned out really epically pretty. So, and I think I might put this pink with that purple as well. So let's scoop this out into there. Oops. Here we go. 1 cup down. Put the stick in there and put that over there. Stir this in there. Try not to get the chunks off the side. Needs a little bit more Floetrol and water. Scrape these off. Last night's live, if you hadn't joined us, I took some of the glidden paints that I had mixed up and put them together, did color combinations, you know, mixed purples with blues and pinks with blues, and I think I might actually, we're going to see what kind of layers we got, what kind of colors we got here. So this is what I do when I want to use up some spare paints that I have. Let's see what colors we got here. I'm going to move these little guys out of the way. Okay. So what we might do, I got quite a bit of blue there. Oh, the red's all gone. And that one dried up. So I wonder if I can get it out without, nope, I broke the kit. Well, that one goes in the garbage. Okay, so let's see what we got for the pink. That's magenta. It's really pretty for pink, I guess. I'm not a big pink person. We've got this little bit of lavender left. Let's put that little bit of lavender in with the magenta. I think this is a metallic too. We'll find out. That's the fun part about mixing these up, is just kind of going a little crazy. Doing something fun. Okay, we'll put that in there. Got lots of this purple left, so let's put some of this purple in with that too. We'll do it like that, and then we'll put the rest of it here. Kind of divide it between the 2 cups so both of them get fairly full. There we go. There's 3 cups down. Woohoo! Hello, Tina. Hello, Elisa. We're just mixing up paints here. Tina's going to be mad at me because I'm mixing up the pink with the purple. Because there wasn't very much pink left, and I want to have as full of cups as I can, because we're going to do a flip cup. As soon as I find my little cup that I had, I grabbed one. I might have to go grab another one. And these are really thick, so I'm adding Floetrol and water to them. And these are the bloom paints that I mixed up with the special pouring medium. I will link that video in the description. And, oh, this is really full. That's a really pretty purple now. Yeah, that's a little bit better. But I am going to take a little bit of silicone and put it on a rag and wipe out the cup so everything comes out nicely. It may give us a few extra cells too. Don't know. Don't know. If your work accidentally blows up, it won't blow up. Oops, knock that over. And I put some purple in with this blue. Hopefully darken the shade up a little bit. There, get a really nice periwinkle type blue. Let's put some Floetrol and water in there. Well, because I know you love your pink. Aww. I know, I feel your pain. Okay, so this is kind of an interesting blue. But we're going to go with it. Oh, there goes my phone. I thought I must not have tapped it enough times to turn off my notifications. At least I turned it off. But this is kind of like, I don't know, this reminds me of blue jeans, like brand new blue jeans. I don't know if you can see that. Look, I have autofocus on, so it focuses. So there's our colors so far. There's not much of this left. So you know what we're going to do? This is the metallic cobalt blue. We're going to add some Floetrol and water, and I'm also going to grab, you know what? We're going to grab a little bit of this. Actually, let's put it in with this one. So let's give it a little stir here. Oh, that's going to be really full. Ooh, that's pretty. It's kind of like the color last night. So I took the gold that we had and the metallic green, and now the metallic cobalt blue. So it's kind of, you make your own color shift paint when you do that. So I'm gonna have to play around with that later. Play around with it more later, and do some experiments because I've got metallics in just about every color now. Just because I love metallics. And I see them, I buy them, and and my pocketbook doesn't like that. Okay, that's nice and full. Holy Hannah. So I don't know what we're going to do with this orange because I don't think there's very much orange left. Maybe we'll just add a little bit because I've got some of the pouring medium as well. So maybe that's what I'll do to a couple of these ones that are a little shallow. Yeah, let's add some pouring medium to that and see what happens with that. So, yeah, see, I got high gloss pouring medium, so. Oh, honey, I'm so sorry. I know that They were supposed to give you your special station. And they haven't done that yet? Elisa. Can't you report them to the state? I mean, it's not like you're asking for a huge, huge deal. I mean, it's not like you're asking them to put millions of dollars into something. I'm so sorry you're having to deal with that. Like we were talking the other night, I wish I was independently wealthy and I'd just hire you to take pictures of my art. You can do all the stuff that I don't like to do, like taking pictures of my art. I'm not very good. I can take nature pictures really well. I've always been really good at that, but anything else, I'm a lost cause. Okay, let's put a little bit more of that in there. Let's get this baby really full. Okay, I'm gonna make sure that we have them all the same consistency. That looks like it's good. I'm gonna throw a little, let's see what we got in here. That's a little thick yet. I happen to like orange. I don't know, I like it better than I like pink. I think, okay, my reason why I don't like pink, and it stems back to my childhood, because I had hair that would not grow, and I had short hair until I was in like 3rd grade, because my hair just wouldn't grow. And my mom used to dress me in pink all the time because everybody said I was a cute little boy. And so she got my ears pierced when I was like 4. And that didn't help. And then, so my mom dressed me in pink like every day. And yeah, I didn't like that. Okay, now we're about, I don't know, we got a little bit too thin. I'm going to put a little bit of that in there. Okay, so I think we're going to do 2 cups, 2 flip cups. I'm going to do half of each color in each one of them. Okay, so let's get rid of some of these. I'm going to put that over here on the chair. So that way I can bring that into the kitchen to get that washed up. So they unreserved my station. And if I want it reserved, I have to go through all the hoops to see if I qualify for one. Well, you had it before. I'm sorry, honey. I wish there was something I could do to help you. But I really don't know people of any kind of power there. Call the local news station. Sincerely, that seems to be how things get done in this world. If you put them on the news, then they're like, oh yeah, we'll bow down, we'll do it. We're sorry. That's the only way shit gets done in this world, I swear to God. Okay, so I got 2 little cups here. They're a little bit wide, but that's okay. I'm gonna spray some silicone on a towel. And then we're gonna grab a towel. I'm not flexible in the morning. I'm very, very stiff. Because I'm one of those people that I sleep in one spot. Not if you did it. You can't get fired. I don't think you can. I think federally you can't get fired. Whew. Okay, we're going to get a little bit loopy this morning. Oh, that's right. These ones melt with silicone. All right, hang on. I don't think these ones do. These are that plastic that melts with silicone. I forgot about that. So we're not going to use these because your cup turns like this. That'll be like extra paint cup. I've been saving all my drips. That's why you see a nice clean white. So I'm going to try something. I'm going to experiment. Figure if I'm doing art every day, might as well do some experiments. Hello, Brenda. Okay. I just wanted to put a little bit in there. I didn't want to like hose it down. Okay. So, let's see here. Everybody got their coffee except for Elisa? Okay, so we're going to put, where'd my black stick go? There it is. And put a little bit of black at the bottom of each one of these. And this is carbon black, Floetrol, and Rust-Oleum enamel paint. Because I'm not going to use that wood conditioner. That stuff stinks to high heaven, for one. And two, it's actually kind of expensive. So this is really, this I found works for the lacing in the bloom pour technique. So, and this is just carbon black from, probably my hair keeps getting everywhere. That's the third hair I found today, and I haven't been awake that long. So I'm going to cover the bottom with black. And then I did the same kind of thing with the silver. Except I used white Rust-Oleum paint. So I don't know how it's going to work. It did some lacing, but I wanted, like I said, I want to get rid of some of this paint so I can make some room for new paints, new colors, new ideas. So let's see here. Let's do the green first. And give it another stir. And we're going to put half in here. That I got rid of you, you silly little hair. Then we're going to put half in here. And I'm not going to scrape too much because there's some dried paint on the side, so I don't want that to get in my cup. That's got a chunk in it, so we're just going to let that be. And then I'm going to layer the orange in there. Yeah, that's Chick-fil-A though. That's like any fast food place. That's why I've never worked fast food, because I've always been a mom or had some other special thing going on. So I couldn't. I worked for restaurants, don't get me wrong. And, you know, the one restaurant I worked for when I first divorced my ex-husband, the one was the most awful place to work for. And the other one, yes, I worked 2 jobs. The other one was like the most amazing place to work for, except for some of the people that worked there too. Now I'm going to put some of this white in there, the silver. Kind of give it a layer between the two. And then we're going to do purple. This is still a little bit thick. I don't have a lot of room though. So let's put some in here, like this. Actually, like that. I'm going to put a little bit more in this one. And I'm going to adjust it a little bit, just to see what happens. Because I think that the one layer, oh, I have the lid on it. Yeah, Brenda, you're very fortunate that yours build up and can carry over. The only thing I can carry over is PTO, and that's not paid time off. That's personal time off. It's more of an attendance gauge. But I'm gonna leave a little bit of this purple for the top. So they don't pay us for it. And we can only roll over 40 hours. We only get 60 hours to begin with, unless you rolled over 40 from the year before, which I did. Because I don't call in sick from work. I can't afford that. That's not in my budget to miss work. Especially now that I have, you know, things that I want to do with my life, you know, like buy a house and get Jason moved here. And okay, we're going to leave a little bit of blue and a little bit of purple for the top. We're going to put blue on one side and purple on the other. I'm going to put a little bit more of this white in here, or silver, white, whatever you want to call it. Actually, I think we'll do blue and then purple. There we go. Put that in there. Go let these soak in hot water for a little while. We're going to do a little drop of blue on this side. A little drop of blue on this side. Aw, I'm sorry. This upsets me that people are allowed to treat part-timers like they're they're not of anything of value. I knew a company once that had all part-time people, so they didn't have to pay out benefits or anything like that. No unemployment, no nothing. But they made their part-timers, they make them work 40 hours a week some weeks, and then next week you'd work like 20 hours, and then the next week 3 weeks you'd work 40, and then the next week you'd work like 15, and it's like, okay, wait a minute here. All right, so I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna go blow my nose. I didn't bring my new box of Kleenexes out here, and I'm all snuffly, so I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry it took so long. I thought I had Kleenexes in my closet, but I had to go find a box of Kleenexes out of my room. Oops. Okay, so let's get this. Let's do a little drop of silver in the middle. There we go. This is probably going to be way too much paint. That's okay. A little bit of black on the bottom. I'll move these up here. I forgot to put my tacks on my canvas. I remembered to spray it. That was the first thing I did this morning when I got up. picked out a canvas and I sprayed it. That way it had time to soak in and do its thing. Oh, I know what I was going to do. I was going to mix that white up with some Floetrol and water, so it flows a little bit better. Do I have a white cup? I thought I had an extra white cup. Nope. Okay. So let's just get one of these cups. I'm gonna get the hammer time. Bye, Tina. Have a good day. Okay. Oh, I just got some black on there. That's all right. Okay. I was worried that it wasn't tight enough. Okay. That's what she said. Okay. I'm going to take some of this paint. Yes, we know that. That's the sad fact of the world, actually, is people care more about money than humans. So here we go. I'm going to add some Floetrol and water. Just a little bit. Just to make it flow a little bit better. It's not going to do anything to the paint. And I'm going to get its own stick. These are dry. They're dirty, but they're dry. And I'll use the... Actually, you know what? Because we're doing flip cups, I'm not going to use really a pillow because we're just going to tip it. We're not going to blow. I mean, we'll blow in certain spots with the straw, but and I'm just going to put a little layer down like this. And I'm going to leave a little bit. Grab my flip cup tool. I'm going to flip it. I'm going to slide it off and set it down. Just like that. Maybe. Stay. It doesn't want to stay. Okay. I'm going to do the same thing with this one. Flip it and slide it off. Just turn it around here. Stay. There we go. And then we'll pour the rest of this. Hello, Sweet Pea. I haven't seen you. I just saw you in chat. Sorry for not being more aware of my surroundings. This is Tish waking up. I've been awake for, oh geez, I've been awake for 2 hours already and I'm still like, hello. All right, let's clean this up. And then we're gonna kind of push this around. Okay, so for those of you who just kind of joined us in the last half hour, 20 minutes, these are the bloom pour paints that I mixed up a while back, and I'm trying to clean my studio here just to get some of the things out of the way. Well, that's not working. Let's get my knife out. I gotta wash that guy too. So, what was I saying? I was trying to clean up some of the paints like I did last night. I was cleaning up paints, using some leftover paints. And now this time I'm using the Bloom Pour paints, but I'm doing them in a flip cup. I was watching Karen from Waterfall Acrylics last night as I was trying to fall asleep. Because I find that's the only time I really watch any pouring videos is when I'm trying to fall asleep. Because it's not because they're boring, it's just it gets me to thinking, and then I can think about something else besides what I don't want to think about, going to sleep. So, let's just kind of move these off the edge here. So I watch those videos, and I usually fall asleep like halfway through, but I wake up so many times during the night. And no, it's not because I have a TV on or autoplay on or whatever. It's just because I wake up a lot. And it's not to go pee, although sometimes it is. Okay, there are a few bubbles in here, which I'm not going to worry about. I did mix this with Floetrol and water, so I will hit it with a torch when it's all said and done. So, Karen's turned out it's one thing, I have a particular style that I really like, and I respect other artists for their style, but there are certain people that give me ideas, and I want to try and not copy them, but use their ideas to get my own style. Like, I like my freckles. I like freckles in paintings. I think they add something different. So, yeah. So, that sounds like it's ready. So, we're going to do this. I'm going to set that one there. And then we're going to do this. I'm going to set that one here. Just going to let it sit for a minute. That's a lot of paint. But you know what? We're going to get a lot of cool. I wonder. Let's take. Oh, it's coming off too quickly. Never mind. I was going to take some watercolor paper and put it underneath. Okay. So, let's take this scoop. I'm going to scoop this all off. Just letting it sit there for a minute. I'm in no hurry to tip this painting. It's going to take my old sweet time. I'm finding if you rush things, you end up with a hot mess. So, anywho, I'm going to push that over to the side. There we go. It's kind of doing what it wants to do. We're just going to let it kind of do what it wants to do. And put that on there because these can get rinsed out. Wipe this guy off. Grab my gloves. I did a little bit of a lip. You can see a little bit right there. I like doing that. That to me makes it more interesting. Okay, where'd my gloves go? I just saw my box. Here it is. Okay. So what are everybody's plans for today and the weekend? Anybody got anything exciting going on? Okay, let's move that out of the way. Move that up there. And we're going to pick this up and we're going to just move it to this side first. Okay, maybe not. Let's move it to this side first. Get some of this extra paint off. Not much lacing going on. But I don't know what's going on right there, but I like that. All right, I'll leave that right there for now. I need my little towel. Oh, dude, I just got paint on my phone. I put the cell activator on the bottom, on the top, and in between. So I'm getting a cubic butt ton of cells, just not a lot of lacing. Oh, there's some lacing popping up there. So I'm okay. I'm okay with it. I don't really like this right here. Hang on, I gotta wipe this. I'm gonna take care of this corner here. So I want to find. There we go. And then there's that corner. Oh yeah, baby. Okay, I'm starting to like it more and more. Let's get some of this white taken care of though. I don't like that whole big block of white. Okay, let's flip it around. No, they don't look like blooms. You know, but to get the effect is what I want. It's not, and that's, I found out that I can do that using just regular paint. I don't have to go through the hassle of, you know, finding certain paints and trying to mimic something that's difficult with all the fancy paints and stuff. So I just go with what I got. And it works for me. Wonder, this is Cece should love this painting. My daughter. It's got so much orange in it. Yeah, I like this one. I really do. Holy hana. Okay, I need a sip of coffee. Celebratory coffee. I just use my regular mix that I use all the time. You know, that I mix up for all my other pours. And then I just mix up this cell activator and put that on top and blow it out, and it works. So, is it the bloom pour technique? No. It looks like it though. All right, you guys. This is pretty epic. Now, if it dries like this, then I'll be happy. I'll even be happy if there's a few cracks. It's okay. You know, and even Karen puts GAC 800 in her base paint, in her pillow paint, I guess is what y'all call it. I don't know. I try not to get paint on my pillow, so. Okay, so here we go, guys and gals, ladies and gentlemen. You can't tell. Yeah. Hello, this is very cool. And I've got my autofocus on, but it's getting washed out from my lights because I don't have the auto white balance on because it was driving me nuts. I'm like, nope, can't do that. Look at all the cells. Now that could be, I mean, there is not even probably a drop of silicone between the two cups. This is paint density. And then this is mixing in, because where you see the most cells is where I put the silver, because that white is actually silver. So look at those cells, Becky. People need to stop making phone calls. Oh, honey, I'm gonna win the lottery. Either that or Jay is. But look at those cells. Oh my gosh, I'm just flabbergasted. Okay, y'all. So that's what you can do with bloom paints if you don't want to do the bloom anymore. The more it sits there and develops, I'm like watching cells develop as I sit here. And yeah, I need to look away from the painting. Okay, I'm going to take off these gloves. Hang on. I'm going to show you. I'll show you. This, where'd it go? This right here is probably the coolest thing I've ever seen. It's all these little cells. They're all like, and it's like a cloud type thing, but it's not cloud. It's like chunks of geode. And then I don't know what's going on here, but it looks, I don't know, it's like shaded. But I have a feeling that I'm going to send this to Cece. Because it's orange and purple and green. And this is pretty epic. I like this one. Oh my God. Seriously, yes, seriously. I get you, honey. People need to stop working out so I can, well, I kind of like my job. It pays my bills. So that's, I'm grateful for my job. I hate my job. I like what I do. I just don't really like the people that I have to do it with and the people that I do it for. So, but I think that's like I think that's like a nationwide thing. And I wish I had it in my power right now to change that. But when I start my business, that'll be one thing that I change or I help change. Okay, I gotta get this paint off my phone before it dries. There we go. Oh, bother. Okay, so I won't be going live tonight, but Doris will. Tonight is Thursday, so she's going to be going live around 3 p.m. if I remember correctly. She has a doctor's appointment today, so she's going to try and get home, scurry home after that. And then I'll be going live at 6:30 tomorrow night, where we'll be doing probably some more cleaning and trying out new things. And just, I don't even know yet. I'm going to make my list for the weekend and next week. As far as what I'm going to do, I'm still waiting to hear back from the doctor's office, and it's just been a game of hurry up and wait. So, I don't know what's going on for next week, but I do know Saturday shenanigans, Sunday night review, and Tuesday night Tish talk. I know those will be happening. So, check the Facebook group. If there's anything that comes up, I will post it there. If you're not a member of the Facebook group, please come over and join us. We'd welcome you with a great big painty hug or arty hug, because some of us don't do paint, some of us do resin, some of us do both, some of us, just appreciate art and, enjoy watching it. So if you're new to our channel, welcome, hello. If you like our little vibe and want to join our little tribe, all you got to do is click subscribe. Thank you so much for joining me this morning. I appreciate you, and I'm grateful for you. Go out there and be good to people. Peace, love, and happiness.